Hello out there. Welcome back to the Rose Garden. Today I'm going to do a topic that I've kind of already done, but I want to do it again. Yesterday we celebrated our cat's 3rd birthday. So, that fluff bucket over there is 3. So is the one eating and the one out in the other room. We don't know for sure if July 4th was their actual birthday because of the conditions they were in. We knew that the mother was pregnant, that she was due, and it was around the 4th that they were born. We just don't know for sure which day. But we just chose the 4th because why not? We're already going to be celebrating anyways, so. But, yeah. So they were born on the 4th of July, or close to it. And then we got them August 8th, I believe. So they were only about 5 weeks old, which was pretty sad because their mother had stopped feeding them and taking care of them. And that was because of the living conditions they were in. They were born to a man who lived in a little mobile trailer parked in my mother's driveway because she lived in an apartment complex. And he didn't have electricity, he didn't have running water, he didn't have air conditioning. So the mom was tired and fed up of all this, so she just kind of abandoned them. And then one night he stepped on one of the kittens and broke its leg. And that was the night I was like, I can't wait any longer. I grabbed a carrier, ran over to his place. I got the 2 kittens I thought I was going to get, and then a 3rd one came down the steps and started crying. So we grabbed that one up too, and we rescued 3 of the 5 kittens. I really wish we could have gotten the one with the broken leg, but he refused. So there was that. And then there was another gray one, like Aries, but we weren't able to get that one either. And from what I've been told, that other gray one has run away, and I don't know the fate of the mom or the other one with the broken leg. But it's been 3 years, and I try not to think about it too much, because it's not good for my health. And instead, I have these 3, which are not good for my health. I think I already covered how I named them, but I will do a brief thing. The gray one is Aries, as in the god of war. This one over here, prowling around in a box, is Phobos, the god of fear. And I think there's one down there still eating, and that is Deimos. Oh, never mind. She's right there. Deimos, the god of terror. And yes, 2 of them are girls, so goddess of war and goddess of terror. But, yeah. I named them that because for the mythological name, and also because of Mars and its 2 moons, and because of Sailor Mars and her 2 ravens. So their names are multidimensional. Just like cats. We got them. The first night was awful. Not really because of them. They came here. We opened the carrier in this living room that we had made sure was clean, and they ran around. They never once wanted their mother. They never wanted back in the carrier. They never wanted to leave the house. They were like, this is our place and this is cool. And that depressed me a little because I have never seen a kitten not want its mother. We also had to teach them what water was because the man they were living with never gave them water. So we had a bowl of water. We had to sit and put their hand in it and make sure they could, tell there was something there. Litter box training was mostly okay because the man was making them already learn to do that. We just had to fine-tune that process and teach them that they shouldn't all 3 be in the litter box at once because that is a problem. They used to think it was a playground. That never ended well. The boy, Phobos, has been the only one that has had litter box issues. The first week, he went outside the litter box, and we couldn't tell if it's because he didn't make it in time, because he is definitely the one, even to this day, who will just wait until the last moment and then go running because he had other things to be doing. And since kittenhood, he's the only one who has still had an accident every 3 or 4 months. The girls are pretty good about maintaining themselves. They slept the little ottoman at the foot of our bed. We got one that was like a kitten cave, so they slept there until they learned they could climb the bed, and then they were on the bed with us. They used to like to sleep underneath our old couches because they had alcoves underneath them. They like to climb things. That's why we had to get them, at least their front hands, declawed, because the room next to us is fully carpeted to the ceiling. So they climbed that. The boy figured out how to climb drywall, giving him, his freaking god of fear going. And my god of terror here likes to try and unwind toilet paper. Thank you, Deimos. Where was I? Anywho, they're pretty good cats. We normally actually hold a real celebration on the day of us rescuing them, because that's more meaningful to us. But this Ambien, man, I don't know what to do about it. My cats are good bug hunters, though. Deimos has caught 3 or 4 spiders in the past week. I wish there weren't that many spiders in my house, but at least she's finding them for us, and 2 of them have been big, like... Nah. Every time she does, I say thank you for saving my life and give her a treat, so she likes that. So then Phobos wanted in on that action and found a pill bug, the little roly-poly thing. And he's like, look what I found! I'm like, thank you, Phobos, and gave him a treat. They're pretty smart cats. Phobos routinely tries to turn door handles, but no thumbs, so can't do that. Deimos, his twinny sister, she likes to pick up pens and pencils and pretend she's writing. It's weird. The gray fluff ball that's not doing anything with her life there, she is smart in other ways. She isn't, like, a genius, but she's pretty cunning. Like, she knows how to get you to do things she wants, either by sweet-talking and cuddling you, or she knows the right buttons to annoy me. She has tried to chew on the TV. She has tried to take a bite out of the Xbox One, and not because she's hungry. Like, I've had people go, oh, your cat has pica, because she tried to chew on a brick. It's like, no, because as soon as you move, she stops, because she wants something. So, in general, the gray one is my husband's cat. Deimos, who is not playing with a toy. Deimos, who is behind me in a box that you can barely see, is generally my cat. And then this weirdo, I don't know what he is doing. That's Phobos. I named him Hobo because he doesn't care who you are. He's like a dog. If you come in with no ill intentions in this house, he's your friend. He loves you. It doesn't matter. Which makes me sad sometimes because, I want him to like me. I have no idea what he's doing now. Are my cats spoiled? Yes. Very much so. They have a big box of toys. They have tracks and a little barn and a little play mat. Free run of the house. They generally get to keep boxes that we get for a little while, so they're in cherry boxes right now from pinning cherries. They don't keep them forever. We cycle them out after a couple weeks because new boxes are bound to show up. And they give us this terrible face of how could you possibly want that to happen? But I just envision that their perfect world is just a floor of boxes. But it just seems impractical. The other interesting, funny thing they do is, not as much now that they're getting a little bit older, but when they were little, they would give you this look of horrified fear when you scoop the litter box. Like, where is it going and why are you taking it? It was pretty funny. But, I lost my tripod. Sorry, this is just back and forth and I don't know how you lose a tripod, but I managed it. I'll find it, I swear. I wanted to do a video today with my husband about anime or something, but he didn't want to. So me and my Ambien hangover are rambling about cats. So I'm sorry. This is probably boring, but I like talking about my cats. They are kind of the center of my world, and a good replacement for children. Most days. That was Phobos epically tripping over a box. I worry about him. Okay. I do hope that all of you had a good 4th of July. Mine, we didn't do any fireworks because we didn't feel like leaving town. So, it was spend time with family in the day. And then after dinner and they all left, we just played Breath of the Wild because we finished Twilight Princess, and I don't even know if I mentioned that we got through Wind Waker. We, burned through that, so we're on Breath of the Wild now. My husband's ultimate goal is to have that all done before Splatoon, because heaven forbid we have 2 video games going at once. And I have decided that someday I would like a Switch of my own, so that is a lofty goal for me. Hi, cats. But, sorry for the rambling. I will probably be going, since it looks like the twins are going to start fighting. And that's never good. But, I don't know. I feel like Friday is going to be more rambling, so I'm sorry. Nothing really cool's happened this week. Vicious cats. Okay, I'll let you go. I'll be perkier. Thank you for letting me ramble. And thank you to my new subscribers. I welcome you. You're now rosebuds. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.